Hey, good morning. Happy Saturday to you. I pray that you are off to an amazing start to your day. This is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, and I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, and you got it. Get your dreams out of your head into your life. Happy Saturday. I don't know what you have planned today, but I pray that in the midst of all that you're doing, that you're doing something for you, because self-care is not only important, it's vital, it's necessary. And no, it is not selfish. It's not just about getting your hair done and your feet, but it's about you doing something for yourself, your soul. For something for your mind, something to get you going, get you moving, something to get you encouraged and motivated, something to get you energized and heading in the right or a different direction than the one that you have been in. Yes. So as you come on, just go ahead and invite someone. Let's go ahead and do what we do. Okay? Let's do what we do. So I'm just inviting a few. Good morning, Shanti. Thank you so much for joining. It's been a rah week. It's been an amazing week. We have finished our first week of school. Can we say, whew? Can we take a breath? We finished our first week. But anyway, you see what the title of this live feed is. Good morning, Nikita. Thank you so much for joining. You see what the title of this live feed is. Nothing just happened, but something can happen with action. Nothing just happens, but something can happen with action. So I want to encourage you this morning that no matter where you are in life, no matter where you are in your business, that if things are not working in your favor, you can turn that situation around. You don't have to wait. You don't have to worry. You don't have to be fearful or doubtful. But nothing is going to just happen. But we can make some stuff happen. And I know sometimes we feel like something or somebody is holding us back. But today I want to talk about self-sabotage. I want to talk about the things that we tell ourselves that may not even be said, the things that we think that may not even be somebody else's thought. But if we start thinking of what we want, start speaking things into existence that we desire, start taking actions heading in that direction, guess what? We're going to get there. Good morning, Pam. Thank you so much for joining. It may take me longer to get there. I may have to take some detours. I may have to pull over on the side of the road. But you know what? I am going to get there. It is no doubt in my mind I am going to make it to where I'm trying to go if I continue to take steps in that direction. We got to stop turning around. Good morning, Rita. Thank you so much for joining. We got to stop turning it down. Come on. We got to stop thinking that it's somebody else's fault, the reason why we're not where we want to be. They may have contributed to some things in our past, but they don't have control over our future if we don't let them. So I want to encourage you today to take ownership of your improvement. Good morning, Jeanette. Thank you so much for joining. Take ownership that I am going to do better every day. And I know some of you have gotten quiet on your 1% challenge, but every day you should be challenging yourself to be 1% better. I'm going to read more. I'm going to do more. I'm going to be more. But we would never be more. We would never do more. We would never have more if we do not think about more. We got to think about more. Good morning, Bruce. Thank you so much for joining. Get out of this mindset that we already have enough. You know, I like to say, as we say, that we're always happy, but we're never satisfied. Because see, when we become satisfied, it keeps us from being creative. We got to be creative. Because see, if you have enough of what you want and need, get more so you can help somebody else that don't. So we should never settle for what we have. We always should be after more. And it's not that we're greedy. It is not that we never have enough, but you never. Excuse me. I'm going to do better. We got to, Pam. We got to. We gotta, every day. And you don't have to try to do everything at one time. But take a step. It's like I got 50 miles to go. I'm only going to drive 1 mile at a time. I got 10 steps to climb. I'm taking 1 step at a time. I got a lifetime ahead of me. I'm taking 1 day at a time, 1 task at a time. You said a mouthful. Get more help services, self-service minded. Yes, we got what we already have everything that we need. We just got to use what we got. We are looking for this and that, thinking we need something different, thinking we need something more, thinking we need to do this and do that. All we need to do is start where we are and make a commitment to improving on what we have every day. We got it. You got it. And guess what? You can do it. Good morning, Valette. Thank you so much for joining. You can do it. And when you think about, nothing is going to just happen in your favor. Nothing is just going to happen in your relationships. Nothing is going to just happen in your life. And you can't, and this is the thing. When we tell ourselves that we're doing better than we know we're doing, we ain't fooling nobody but ourselves. If you know you need something and you don't have it, get it. If you know you're trying to do something, do it. But you cannot sit back and tell yourself that I'm doing this and I'm doing that when I know I'm not doing nothing. It's not going to get better. So you can stop wishing and rocking and thinking that it's just going to happily get better. It is not going to get better until you get better. It's not going to get better until you get intentional. It's not going to get better until you get committed. You're going to have to commit to your change. You can't start it and then stop. You can't think that, what you're supposed to be doing every day because you did it 7 days ago. It's still working. It's not going to work. You're going to have to make the sacrifices that is necessary to get done what need to be done, because if we don't do that, we're not going anywhere. Good morning, Susan. Good morning, Belinda. Thank you so much for joining. So we have to stop fooling ourselves thinking that we can half step and we're going to get all the way there. We're not going to be able to half step and get there. We're going to have to get it because we're doing the necessary things. We're going to get there because we're heading in the right direction. Happy Saturday, Dr. O. I was in prayer and God kept revealing people to my spirit to reach out to. I pray for you, Coach O. I did not even know you were on right now. God bless you. Thank you so much for your prayers. God is going to make a way. He always make a way. He always open doors. He is always for his children. There is nothing that we need that he don't have. Come on, talking some good stuff. Yay, man, it's tight, but it's right. Just saying. Ouch. Ha. That's what that mosquito just said too. I had to kill him. But anyway, but yeah, we have to make sure that we are not self-sabotaging ourselves. The enemy do not want to see you doing great things. He does not want to see you living better. Does not want to see you impacting the world. Does not want to see you changing your life. We have to be intentional. You got to say, I made up my mind. I'm intentional. I may not feel like it. I may not can afford it. Don't let what you can't afford stop you, because money is not a problem. It's how we obtain it. And I know somebody saying, what in the world is she talking about? I'm broke. I don't have this. I don't have it. Stop saying what you don't have. You came from abundance and you draw from abundance. Everything that you need, you got it. See, we have to change the words that we speak, and we have to change the thoughts that we think. And see, some people, they think that, that it's okay for you to just talk all this. No, you have to guard your ear gate, your eye gate, and you have to watch your mouth. Don't say stuff that you don't want. Don't believe stuff that you don't want to come. You got, as a man thinketh, so is he. Good morning, Coach. Oh, your hair looks fabulous today. It's getting long. Thank you so much. God bless you, Dr. Simi. Thank you so much. We have to be intentional. We have to be intentional. Intentional. You got to say, feel like it or not. I just did a whole renovation. I tore out a whole bathroom. I tore out the tub. I tore out the floor. I tore out the sink. I tore out the toilet. I tore out the walls. A whole renovation. That wasn't free. You have to be intentional. And when you know you want something now, you got to say, no, say, I can't afford it. How can I afford it? How come you can't afford one-on-one coaching? Why you can't afford group coaching? Why can't you afford mentoring? You know why? Because you're not intentional. You're not making a sacrifice. For me, you know what I did? I walked on my feet 5 hours yesterday. I've been sitting down for 20 years. Five hours yesterday I worked. I'm going to work today. I'm going to work tomorrow. You know why? Because I'm being intentional. You know why? Because when you want something, you got to do something. And when you do something, you can't do nothing but expect for something to come. That's what you got to do. You're right. God is helping me with my finances today. Amen. You know, a lot of times we will settle for less when more is available. Why are we selling for pennies when we got, I like those big head hundreds myself. And that may offend some people. I don't need no enough just for me to pay my bills. Because see, that's for me paying for somebody else's dream. I need what I need to be able to do what I do. Because see, paying bills, you know, paying light bill, water bill, gas bill, phone bill, you know, alarm bill and all these different sorts of types of things. That's just a part of living. That's like having food. I got to have lights. I got to have water. So living for me, living is apart from those things that I need. I want to be able to fulfill some of the things that I want, some of the things that I desire, some of the things that I have wanted for a long time, and not even wanted for a long time, because you know, I'm one of those ones. Don't nothing stay on my list too long. When I want it, it gotta happen. And you know why it gotta happen? Because I'm gonna make it happen. I'm not gonna wait for something to happen. I'm gonna make it happen. We gotta have the attitude of making it happen. Stop sitting back thinking that it's not possible. When you close the mind of possibility, it shuts down everything. But when you say, I know this is possible, you got to think it's possible before you see it. You got to think it's possible before you do it. You got to think it's possible before you have it. And stop settling. And it's not too late. You haven't waited too late. If you got breath in your body, today is your day. But you got to be consistent. Consistency is key. Consistency open up a lot of locked doors. A lot of locked doors. Let's not talk change, but let's do change. I did not know this was live. Now I can put you on my Bluetooth. Your words have truly inspired me. We have to pray over our business and our desires, and then be ready to receive. Coach, I love it. Think outside of the box. Yes. Good morning, Veronica. You know what, Simi? We have to. You know, I don't have a business without God. You have some people that feel like, well, you can't. You know, God is the CEO of my business. You know, I can't do business. I can't do coaching. That's when I love even being a Christian counselor, because I have something that the secular world does not have. Because see, I have the answer to all problems, and that is my Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ. But he gives me a way to give it so that we would know what we can do with what we have, that we don't have to settle for what we don't want. And how many of us are living lives that we don't want because we feel like we don't have an option? But I come to share with you this morning, boo, you got an option. You don't have to keep doing what you're doing and you don't like it. I don't have to keep eating what I'm eating when I don't want it. You don't have to do nothing that you don't want to. Consistency, it is the key. It is the key. I don't care what, I don't care what's going on in the economy. We can create our own economy. Do you know the gifts that you have in your hands? Do you know the gifts that you have in your head? You know, I have been one that I have made a way. And God has always made a way. And I'm not going to say when it didn't look like it was no way. It was always a way. We'll say things that don't, some stuff we say, God made a way when it didn't look like it was no way. Yeah, that sounds good in something, but there's always a way. I may not didn't know the way. God said that there is nothing new under the sun. So the way that he gave, it wasn't new. So that means it was already there. Everything that I have, he didn't give me tables. He gave us trees. God has already given us everything. So the idea that you have, it's not new, but it's new to you. The things that we're learning, what I'm saying is not new. I haven't told you nothing that you haven't heard before. But when it gets down in your bones, when it makes your baby leap, when it gives you the confirmation that you need, when it inspires you to move, it has done what it has needed to do in a different form. The words I speak, you've heard them before. The words I speak, you've spoken before. The words that I say, you've said them before. But it's something about when you get the right key in the right lock. It's something about when you get access. It's something about when the door opens. It's something about when the light goes off. It's something about when you get that aha moment. It's something about when you are encouraged to do what? To take action. And when you're encouraged to say, I've been dealing with this thing. I've been tolerating with things. I've been putting up with this thing. But today, not another day. I am not going to deal with things that I do not desire. Oh, that was good. I said a mouthful right there. Stop dealing with what you don't desire. Stop dealing with what you don't desire. If your finances are not where you want them to be, doggone it, get you a number. The number that you desire. Don't settle for, I just want enough to pay my bills. I want to make a lot of money. What is a lot of money? A lot of money to a broke person can be $5. A lot of money to a broke person can be $1. So you got to say this. I want to make $20,000 every month consistently in my business. You got to have a number. And when you have a number, you have a target. And when you have a target, you have a goal. And when you have a goal, you have something that you can work toward. When you are putting out these random things where you don't have nothing that you can see, you can't see the target, you don't see the center, you don't see the end, you don't see the start, you don't see the middle, you are not going to do it. You got to have a target in mind. And it may not be with money. You got to say, you don't want to, I just want to lose some weight. How much weight do you want to lose? Where you want to lose your weight at? And I know we say, well, this right here is the last thing to go. The stomach, the last thing. You work extra hard in that area. But if you don't know what you want, you're not going to know what you need to work toward. You got to have a goal in mind. So what do you want? Because nothing is not going to just happen. You're not going to just be richer. You're not going to just have enough. You're not going to just be able to start doing. You got to say, you know what? I want to be able to make $20,000 a month. And then, you know what? You can't just want to make $20,000 a month. You got to go a step further. Why? Why do you need $20,000 a month? What are you going to do with it? How are you going to help somebody else? What difference would that make? How would that make you feel having $20,000 a month? You got to get all emotional with it. You got to see what that feel like. You got to visualize. What would that look like if I had it today? What would it look like? We are afraid to dream, but as somebody said, the imagination is the biggest nation in the world. Imagine. It costs you nothing to imagine, and it ain't crazy because you are imagining being out of that situation. You are imagining being out of poverty and into wealth. You are imagining not being in lack by being in abundance. You are imagining not having chaos, but you're having peace. You got to imagine what your life will be like if your relationship was right, your money was right, your health was right, your this, that, and the third was right. When you imagine, you can imagine. Your imagination is the biggest nation in the world. Look, I'm getting ready to get out of here. Let me get ready to get out of here. I got another call that's coming in. Look, this is your girl, Coach O, founder and CEO of Action Speaks Volume Incorporated, known as your procrastination strategist, behavior change expert, where I help you to build unshakable confidence, stop procrastinating, get your dreams out of your head into your life. And guess what? If you are looking to do something different in your life, you need a coach or a mentor, I'm your girl. I'm going to check in on you. I'm going to hold you accountable. The imagination is the biggest nation in the world. Yes. Let's imagine. Let's imagine if you was able to work with me. Imagine what your life would be like. Imagine the decisions that you would make. Figure out a way. You know how I paid for my first coach? I paid for it on a credit card. But you know what? I got my money back 7 times in about 2 weeks. I did. I thought it was 6 times. It was 7 times in about 2 weeks. See, a lot of times we'll shut off what we got to pay up front for what we can get in the back. You better think about it. Imagination is the biggest nation. God bless you, and I pray that you have an amazing day.